So at AGC, we started out of India and we said that can we be creating an organization which is in the specialized field of solutions integration and serve customers not only in India and try and diversify into across the globe. So we came up with our mantra known as the 10 cube mantra, where we said that can we be having 10 very strong alliances with OEMs and have 10 verticals that we sort of provide our solutions, and have 10 significant geos where we should be having our footprint. So we sort of expanded out of India. We went into Australia, New Zealand, into Philippines, into Middle East, into Dubai, into Saudi Arabia, into Africa, into Europe, into US, and we lit up all of these. And each of these places, unlike most IT organizations which are India headquartered and have sort of proliferated into the rest of the world, we did something very differently. Unlike the others who sort of depended on visa quotas and sort of ship people and all that, we said that we would have local employees at each of the local places where we are operating. And that is something which is very significantly different, which basically means it is a coming through of 12 cultures, 12 different countries with their own cultures where the people of these cultures have to come through, and they have to be unified through one philosophy. So you have diversified cultures, you have diversified people, and you have one organization which is having one single mantra, which is to be the closest to the customers and be relevant to the customer and passionately engage with the customer. And all this is possible by something which is very simple, and that is that when you are engaging with humans and when you are engaging with people, which is your singular asset that you are having, you need to be empowering them. You need to be trusting them. You need to be having a speed of trust. You need to be having the transparency, and most importantly, you need to have systems which would take care of all these that I talked about empowerment, about trust, about ethics, about transparency, universally across, because this language of transparency or empowerment is universal. You might have different cultural nuances, but when you are sort of unifying it with this, you are able to create an organization which is very aligned to the customer, which is very passionate about what they stand for. And if you were to ask me what is the singular mantra to really drive an organization of this type, is empowerment, trust, ethics, transparency, and closeness to customers.